Hello everyone, today we are excited to share the findings of our mini research project. Our focus is on linguistic science at Pakuwon Bekasi, which we analyze from three perspectives: pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape. So next, let me introduce our team. I'm Qorina Maula Salasah with Zahari Mutiara and Ghaniya Dewi. Let's begin our presentation. So, Pakuwon Bekasi in Indonesia is not just a shopping center but a cultural hub where signs like directories, ads, and safety notices help people navigate and connect. This study examines how these signs communicate through language and visuals using pragmatics, semiotics, and linguistic landscape theories. It aims to, first, analyze the language used in mall signage, 2. Uncover the meanings behind their design and content, 3. Explore how signs reflect cultural identity and social diversity.
And next, methodology. This qualitative study employs file observation and photo documentation to collect data on 5 linguistic sites at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. The data were analyzed using the following frameworks. For number 1, pragmatics. Speech act theory to identify directive, assertive, or communicative act. And number 2, semiotics. Charles Sanders Peirce. Theory of 3 types of sign, icon, index, symbol to interpret meaning. And the last, number 3, linguistic landscape. Multilingualism theory to determine the social identity and power dynamics. So next, here is our analysis methodology about the linguistic sign at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. So, for number 1 and example 1, Jam buka di Pakuwon Mall Bekasi, operating hours at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. At the point A, pragmatics, the intention behind the statement. The site intends to inform viewers, customer, about the establishment operating hours 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in WIB time zone. This pragmatic interpretation highlights the directive nature of the site. It is designed to guide action. And the point B, semiotics. The bilingual nature of the site suggests that the establishment caters to both local and international audience. The design, simplicity and clarity, black and white contrast, might symbolize professionalism and modernity. The use of WIB, Western Indonesia time, reinforces localization, ensuring customers are aware of the specific time zone. Berthe's concept of the myth could also apply. The image creates a sense of order and structure in a professional setting, subtly emphasizing reliability and routine. And next, linguistic landscape. Social function. The inclusion of English reflects the influence of globalization and the need for accessibility in diverse social settings. The choice of Indonesian jam buka represents national identity, while the formal design implies an attempt to maintain a professional image. The linguistic and visual presentation collectively function the mediate interaction between the establishment and in patterns. And by combining these 3 approaches, we can understand the site as a carefully crafted communication tool that blend functionally with cultural and social considerations. Next, number 2, sample 2. Iklan restoran Madame Sichuan yang berisi sekarang buka di Pakuwon Mall Bekasi lantai 1. Madame Sichuan restaurant advertisement contains now open at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi 1 floor. And the point A, pragmatics. The purpose of the message is to announce the restaurant grand opening at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi, attract potential customer by showcasing appetizing food visual and addressing dietary preferences, halal compliant dishes, build trust and inclusivity by clearly stating no pork, no lard, targeting the predominantly Muslim community in Bekasi. And the point B, semiotic. The poster depicts a bold, eye-catching title now open in orange text, signifying urgency and excitement. A collection of vibrant, well-presented dishes to highlight the restaurant's Sichuan cuisine. The no pork, no lard label, which directly addresses dietary restrictions, social media handle at Madame Sichuan for modern digital engagement. And point C, linguistic landscape. Social function. The use of English for now open target a globalized audience, while the inclusion of clear dictionary notes emphasizes inclusivity for the local Muslim majority population. The visual and language are designed to appeal to both international food lovers and local customers who value cultural sensitivity.
Alright, I'm Ghaniya and now it's my turn to explain some examples of my findings at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. Sample number 3. Petunjuk keamanan dan simbol berhenti pada eskalator di Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. Safety instructions and stop symbols on escalator at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. I will discuss from the pragmatic side. The image conveys safety instructions for escalator used through visual symbols and signs. It advises users to hold children's hands, avoid standing at the sides, and exercise caution if pregnant or experiencing back pain. It prohibits using strollers and highlights the emergency stop button. The Speech Act is directive aiming to ensure safety by influencing behavior, prohibiting unsafe actions, and emphasizing emergency procedures. And now we're going to see from the semiotic side. The symbols on the escalator provide visual instructions for safety and prohibited actions, with a red stop sign emphasizing urgency in emergencies. They convey a sense of safety, order, and shared responsibility using universal icons to ensure accessibility across language barriers. According to the Bauthist concept of myth, these visuals create a narrative of collective safety in public spaces. And the last one, we're going to see from the linguistic landscape side. The escalator signs are strategically placed for maximum visibility, preventing accidents before users step on. Their pictorial design ensures inclusivity, reaching diverse audiences, including children and non-native speakers. The signs reflect societal values of safety, well-being, and inclusivity, addressing diverse needs like those parents and pregnant individuals, fostering shared responsibility in public spaces.
Okay, next, simbol dilarang masuk dalam parkiran di Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. No entry symbol in the parking lot at Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. Pragmatic, Searle Speech Aid Theory. Locutionary aid clearly states prohibition with no entry text and universal red circle symbols. Illocutionary aid directs people not to enter the restricted area. Illocutionary aid ensures compliance by preventing entry through clear visual and textual cues. Next, semiotics, we are used rule parts. Denotation, the sign explicitly prohibits entry with text and a universally understood symbol. Connotation conveys authority, safety, and a sense of restriction. And last, linguistic landscape from Durkheim theories. Placement, position visibly at critical decision points, e.g. entrances, marking restricted areas. Social functions, regulates behavior and maintains order, reflects institutional authority. Cultural integration, combines English text with universal symbols for global understanding, adapts to multicultural audience in public space. This no-entry sign effectively communicates prohibition and enforces rules in a multicultural and globally accessibility context.
And now let's discuss sample number 5, ruangan khusus ibu dan anak di Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. Nursery room for children and women only in Pakuwon Mall Bekasi. Let's see from the pragmatic side. The nursery room sign conveys factual information that is exclusively for mothers and children, using both text and visuals. Its directive intent guides behavior by restricting access to specific users, especially excluding men. The expected response is compliance, ensuring a safe and private space for mothers and children. Now let's discuss from the semiotic side. The nursery room sign features a pictogram of a woman caring for a baby, with bilingual text to ensure clarity for both Indonesian and English speakers. It reinforces traditional gender roles by associating childcare with women, while the bilingual design enhances accessibility. However, the grammatical error in for children and women only slightly distracts from its professionalism. Design emphasizes authority and safety, reflecting cultural norms that prioritize privacy and view childcare as a woman's responsibility, aligning with Barthes' concept of myth. And now let's see from the linguistic landscape side. The nursery room sign is strategically placed on the door to ensure visibility and accessibility for mothers and children. It regulates access by providing privacy and comfort for childcare activities, aligning with societal expectations of family-friendly facilities. The bilingual format caters to a multicultural audience, reflecting sensitivity to linguistic diversity. This placement and design effectively communicate the room's purpose while promoting inclusivity and supporting societal values.
Okay, so to conclude, this analysis has highlighted the interplay between pragmatics, semiotics, and the linguistic landscape, showing how language and symbols shape meaning in various contexts. By examining these elements, we gain a deeper understanding of communication, culture, and identity in public spaces. Okay, so thank you!